Turns out he opened the relationship up to take out on a date a younger colleague at his workplace. How much younger?
My stepmother loses it. He says, he's your brother. Don't you talk about him that way. So fast forward to November. We had already gone back together at this point. He was playing Yugioh Master Duel with his friends and he was losing. Okay, this guy's cool.
He's chill.
I feel like this is what the Am I the Asshole should be about. Whether or not this is f***ed up. Core's an asshole to me almost every day, so I wanted to go on
show it.
r/Am I the Asshole to solve other people's problems and maybe look at some gooner
Because
problems.
we can't work through our own.
We can't work through our own, and we're gonna f***ing kill each other if we don't. So we gotta ignore that and look at other people's problems for a bit. So we're gonna be reading Reddit because we have the most high effort content on this channel.
The top from the last month.
BF mad at me because he opened up relationship and got no dates. Me and my boyfriend, both 37, have been dating for over 3 years. Prior to this, I was single for 8 years. F***ing loser, Jesus Christ, 8 years. Overall, it's been a healthy relationship. We're both independent with our jobs. I don't really have any complaints. However, something that startled me was about 6 months ago, him saying that he wanted to open the relationship up, meaning going on dates and sleeping with other women.
Nice.
Nice, dude. I love sleeping with women, dude, especially other women. I've been in a dynamic like this, so I naturally had a lot of questions. He told me that I could also go on dates and sleep with other men. After doing some research and having time to think, I agreed. One of the rules was we don't discuss with each other what we're doing or who we're. That is a really great recipe for success in an open relationship.
See no evil, hear no evil. That's my general philosophy.
We're just not gonna talk
just
about
don't talk
anything.
about it.
That brings trust.
Don't think about it. I signed up to a dating app. Within a few days, I had 500 plus likes. Of course.
Of course, women.
Can we say that in a less misogynistic way?
Well, it's just like the women.
I mean, it is true.
I don't mean it in a misogynistic way.
It's more like, let's go, women. So I started matching with people, texting and arranging dates. On average, I go on 1 or 2 dates a month. I quite like the fact that everything is non-committal, so even though I was skeptical at first, I am enjoying the open relationship. As decided from before, I hadn't told my boyfriend about any of this. I was at my boyfriend's house the other day and my phone was on the kitchen counter. He saw my notifications and then proceeded to go through my phone and read messages, including going through the dating app and whatnot. To say he was angry was an understatement. Turns out
this is fake, bro.
I have to tell you something. They're all fake.
I wrote the core. Let me tell you something. I wrote this one.
Turns out he opened the relationship up to take out on a date a younger colleague at his workplace. How much younger? Who misread his idea of date as just a work lunch. He then openly told me that he wanted to see if it would work with her so he could ultimately leave me for her. However, she didn't want him, and it seems like no one else did either.
How is he not the asshole? What?
In the last 6 months, he's had a few rough dates, but no one additional to sleep with. I feel somewhat embarrassed for him. He demanded we instantly close the relationship up, and I told him that maybe we should just end things or at least take a break. That seems like probably the best solution here.
What do you like? What is the situation where he isn't the asshole? A motherfucker intentionally opened this relationship just so he can potentially betray her. I'm gonna read the comments. What the hell is that? You should join the rest of the population in not dating him as well. True. No, I don't know how people deal with this.
What I do think is interesting is outside of this one instance, there's no comment on the quality of the relationship outside of this.
Like we don't know how good they are. Like all we know is that she was okay with deciding to be in a relationship. Overall, it's been a healthy relationship. That's all she said.
We're both independent with our jobs, living situations. I do love spending time with them. I don't really have any complaints.
But this just doesn't sound very excited. You know, it's like something about it, like this description of
this is like a pet, you know? Yeah. This is your dog.
This is your dog. This is your dog that your husband forced you to get. Like, this is like, you're not into this motherfucker.
Times you gotta take old Yeller out back.
That's so embarrassing. That's genuinely
not the asshole.
That is, dude, that is so fucking embarrassing. I'm moving states with my partner. I'm not telling my father. Sure. I, 26 male, have a secret that no one in town knows about. I'm bisexual. and I've been long distantly dating my partner, 27 male, for 2 years, and that's about to change. In 4 days, I'm moving to be with him, and I have to do it quietly and without my father knowing. What? My father is not accepting of me and has mocked me over the years for not being like him. When I was in junior high and high school, I preferred the arts over sports. I stopped playing football and joined the theater. got the leading role in the production of The Wizard of Oz. I know this is fake.
You're gay. You're so gay, though.
I know this is fake based off of the embellishment that you got the lead role in Wizard of Oz. What's the lead role? What's the leading role? Tin Man?
You got the leading
You're Dorothy.
role?
You're Dorothy. You're Dorothy. You're Dorothy.
She's a 26-year-old man. You're Dorothy?
You're Dorothy. I practiced late, built sets, worked on the stage, did sound, moved heavy stuff, all while singing and dancing. I competed and sang for state choirs.
Dude, when does the glaze end and the story start?
Fucking gay shit, bro. Oh my god. And my father would refuse to attend any of my show's performances because he feared that it would make me gay. I only went to buy after I got dumped and started experimenting in 2021. A story for another day.
I don't want to hear this story.
I really don't want to hear it.
This is a story no one needs. He feared that if he supported his son, that would make his son gay. Like, you're still doing the performances. That's the gay part.
Yeah, that's the
gay part is not your dad being in the audience.
The gay part is your dad being proud of you. That's so fucking gay.
He criticized and insulted me.
Blaming my mother, who is my biggest supporter, for trying to make his son gay. After I met my partner, we'll call D.
Respect.
In 2023, I changed into a better, more confident person. Previous relationships had left me hollow and empty, but D saved me. When the topic of living together came up one day, I mentioned I would work hard for a home here in my state to keep my family away. But he offered a chance to move to his state, 600 miles away. How far is that?
Miles? That's very...
This person is in like Texas, they're in like California? Yeah, let's look up 600 miles.
I need to translate it for the Canadian next to me.
600 miles from Texas. Can we look that up?
Apparently 600 miles from Texas can get you to places like Baton Rouge or Dallas, Texas.
AI is so great.
Because, no, I think it's just because Texas is so fucking big.
Oh, okay.
If you start at one end, you could trace a line.
And be with him and his father who cares and accepts him, and me and him both. I tossed and turned on it. And after months of thinking on it, I started making moves to quietly and quickly escape. I got a new phone, closed my local bank account, and even changed all my info. I have a truck I'm taking with me.
I'm leaving on the 1st of October and I'm committed to go. My mother is the only parent that knows the full reason why I'm moving, and she accepts me for who I am and why I'm leaving. However, she thinks me not telling my father is doing him a disservice. Yes. I plan to leave a note in my old room and disappear in the early morning to drive the 12 hours.
Why? This is like the pussiest thing to do.
I argued with my mother. This is my decision, my choice. So you could argue with your mother, who supports you.
She respects my decision, but still thinks I should say something. Am I the asshole for not telling my father that I'm moving on?
Yes.
Let's see. I feel like the comments are gonna shit on. You are telling him you are leaving in the note. You don't need to have some drama-filled confrontation with someone you know does not support you. You're doing the right thing. I don't think that's the right thing to do. I don't think you have to tell him the full reason, but you should just say, I'm moving. Like, if you're trying to keep things cordial with your dad.
That's what I mean. Like, it doesn't have to be like, I'm moving to move in with my hot boyfriend who I met on Discord.
I don't know.
I hate you so much, Father.
But I love Discord. I hate you, and you don't even join my Discord server. His dad probably sucks, okay? His dad probably sucks. Homophobic.
I mean, who doesn't like Disney? Who doesn't want to see their son...
as the leading role as Dorothy in Wizard of Oz?
Who doesn't want to see all of their son's amazing accolades, like getting drafted in the high school show choir? This is a Reddit thing in general. They tend to be pretty extreme with their takes. Something I've noticed anytime there's relationship subject, it'll be like, well, my boyfriend's been kind of non-communicative, and like we had a little fight because like he keeps not loading the dishwasher when I ask him to. And they're like, break up, run,
run immediately,
run for your life. This is a well-studied manipulation technique. You can check out this science journal I found online.
I told my late wife's family that she cheated on me.
Would I be the asshole
if I told
they're considering the action, but they haven't done the possible asshole action yet? They're considering the asshole.
Anna, my late wife, died in a car accident. Person lost control of the car and ran her over, and she passed away immediately. We were both 26 at the time.
That really sets the tone.
It was 4 years ago, right before the pandemic spelt wrong. You're probably an anti-vaxxer. We were having a bad time as a couple. She was extremely, oh my god, so many spelling errors, extremely jealous of me and also very protective of her phone. Shortly after her death, I found out I had an STD and surprise, surprise.
That's not funny.
She was
That's
cheating
not
on me.
funny. That's pretty sad. That's sad.
Uh,
Someone died here, Jack.
On the day she passed, a guy we went to college and was kind of friends with
Didn't an 8-year-old write this?
sent her messages asking for pictures of their last encounter, and the way he talked, it seemed like it was recent, and it seemed they talked often. I was able to get in her phone and laptop as she didn't change her passwords because she would always ask to check my phone and I would ask for hers back, so I had the password. Why'd you have to explain that? I feel like it's normal. Whatever.
You just say, I know the...
Because I knew her
Because I knew her password.
But it's not weird that I knew her passwords. You're married. There wasn't much because she deleted everything or hid it very well. But the most recent messages, she obviously couldn't delete them. So everything that came after her death was still there. While looking for the pictures he asked for, I found pictures of her and him in a RAR deep in a random place at her work folders.
She put it in a RAR?
That's badass. She's badass at cheating. Like she definitely hit that shit.
Getting WinRAR to cheat better on my husband.
That's awesome. She probably paid for WinRAR too. In one of them, she had short hair, which she only had right after we got engaged. Oh my god. She was with him for at least 3 years out of the 6 years together. Also found pictures of 2 other guys, but I have no idea who they are, and there are no messages from either of them. I messaged the friend and told him that I knew. Told him about the STD, and that I won't reveal it to anyone. I want it to be kept a secret forever.
That's so cool.
I asked him if anyone knew, and that he said his ex knew. But he would talk to her and take care and kill her. Like, what do you mean he's going to talk to her?
He'd take her out.
He'd take her out. We got to keep this a secret.
No one can know.
No one can know, not even our president. I decided for the sake of her parents and siblings, I would pretend she was a great person and let her have their... Oh, look how he spelled beautiful. That's so cute. Anna's older brother, Thomas, 34 male, is a good friend of mine to this day.
I would even go as far to say we are best friends. After 2 weeks of my wife's passing,
2 years.
After 2 years of my wife's passing.
2 decades.
After 2 decades of my wife's passing. We're playing new choice right now.
I was ready to date again.
Thomas said that he knew the perfect girl for me. It was his sister-in-law,
What?
Laura.
That's
We knew each other only superficially, but never really talked
It was
before
his
our first date.
sister-in-law.
I fell for her quick and hard, like a penis. We started dating, and about 3 months in, we were already telling each other I love yous, and I told her I was going to marry her. That seems a little fast. It has been a little less than 2 years. We are engaged, and I have never been this happy.
Isn't it weird to date like your wife's brother's sister-in-law?
Okay. It's Anna's older brother he's friends with.
Yeah, your ex.
His sister-in-law. So there's no connection between Anna and Laura directly.
That's fucked up. I feel like this is what the Am I the Asshole should be about. Whether or not this is fucked up.
Problem comes with Anna's family, especially her mom and sister. Every time they talk about it, people want to hear me talk.
I was able to get by in the beginning by saying it was difficult for me to talk about her, that I was not ready, and they let me be for a while. But
I can't say I love her in front of these people. I can't even hug her, and Anna's sister gets all moody. Isn't that your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Her,
No.
her best friend stopped speaking to Laura. They were also friends. Anna's mom even came to us at Thomas's birthday party last week and asked us to stop dancing to respect her grief.
Jesus Christ.
It's been 2 years. Like, you got to move on eventually.
It sounds like her family.
It's been 4 years. It's been 4 years?
The real thing is you should cut off the family. They sound like pieces of shit.
This is Anna's family, right?
Yes.
Laura is distantly related. She's a sister-in-law. So that's like you show up to the wedding and the funeral now and then. You're not like a main character.
But he's best friends with the guy. He's best friends with Thomas.
Okay, invite him over to play Halo and then
don't hang
out with their family.
I would honestly stop caring about what her mother and sister think. Maybe tell her brother just to explain why you should be just saying it. That makes sense. Yeah, that's valid. I think the brother is the route to go. Yeah.
That's how the brother. The brother's the route to go. Drop Laura. Thomas is where it's at.
Dude, all of these are my wife cheated on me, bro. How many wives are cheating? How many people are cheating on each other? Dude, there's so many of these where it's like, A person died, and we're not going to talk about the bad things.
When I die, I'm gonna frame it as like a classic like comedy roast where everybody's only gonna say the problems that they have.
Say that's hilarious. And like you have a segment of your funeral where you're just like, yeah, what's the worst thing about me?
No, that will be the whole funeral.
Am I the asshole for not inviting my family to my wedding?
Because of something I overheard them say.
My mom is one of 14 children, and she moved here to the USA near a major city. That's so vague. With her family when she was about 7 or 8. I don't need this. Why do we know this? They're from what is known to be a fairly conservative place in the
Texas.
world. Why are you so f***ing vague? What the f*** is that?
Well, because like if this gets to the top of Reddit and somebody's reading it, they're like, oh shit, this is about my
I want to go to the wedding. I was hoping that we could maybe go to a nice wedding if we figured out.
Like this might be about your family.
They ain't in the US, bro. That place. And they've always followed a very conservative religion, to the point that most of my aunts and uncles only married people who are from the same country and are people from the same church. Out of all of us, in my generation of the family, my cousin left
Let's call her Marie.
And I are the only girls. I started to realize Marie was the golden child of the family. She was and is naturally beautiful, tall and slender. She has beautiful light hair, eyes and skin.
This is like Helga and Olga Pataki from Hey Arnold.
Yeah. One thing I was good at was singing, and my parents would put me in singing classes. In those classes, I made friends, and through them, I got into the city's punk and hardcore scene. I even ended up singing in a punk band.
That's pretty cool.
That's badass. What's the punk band?
I
know it probably sounds corny, but I started to change my clothes and appearance. I started dressing more alternative, and I got facial piercings, lots of tattoos. I feel like I finally found a group of people who aren't constantly judging and criticizing my every thought and action.
Yes.
And I love the music scene and people in it.
Yes.
Marie's dad, my uncle, started not to let her hang out with me as much. Eventually, not at all, because he associated my style with drugs, alcohol, anti-Semitism, communism. You know, all the scary things.
All of them. Drugs, alcoholism, atheism, communism.
Those are all equal. Those are all equal.
And those are the 4 worst things.
Those are the 4
specifically.
Yeah. After a couple of years, Marie got married, and she ended up having 3 kids and was living her own life. I also got married and had 1 child and decided that was enough for me.
That's pretty cool. So basically, like her family stopped with her because she became too cool for them. I'm sure most of you won't be surprised when I tell you that Marie and I both ended up in very abusive marriages. No one in our family had ever been divorced before, so I was surprised when Marie told everyone about her abuse and that she was divorcing her husband. Oh, and then you're doing it and everybody's like, oh, you're copying. My mom told me one week that Marie had announced that she had started seeing a new man, and they'd gotten engaged. I'd also started seeing a man around this time, but I wanted to let Marie have her happy moment. She got married about 2 months later, and a bit after that, I came to my mom and I told her about my new partner, thinking she would share it with her siblings like Marie's dad shared her new engagement. Instead, mom told me to not tell anyone about it because they might think that I had deserved what happened to me. Essentially, she was saying because I looked alternative and had gotten divorced because of abuse, that I might have been dishonest with my ex-husband, and that he was justified in the physical abuse that ended the relationship.
How does your mom say that?
I ended up accidentally overhearing her on her Zoom call with her siblings, and they insinuated that my alternative lifestyle. Alternative lifestyle is something you only hear in extremely religious households.
Yeah, this is like very Mormon. This is probably Mormon, right?
I've definitely heard alternative lifestyle many times growing up.
Yeah, I see. This is interesting.
That my piercings and tattoos, plus leaving the church, made me inappropriately masculine. Cool. And I was essentially being punished by God. That's also cool. When my ex-husband was abusing me, not cool. That I was not submissive enough.
Was that cool or not cool?
I guess it's cool to not be submissive.
Yeah, that's cool. If you don't want to be submissive, yeah. Like, I don't want to be submissive. That's cool.
My partner and I got engaged. They're planning the wedding. They don't want to invite the family. The mom is angry. I told her if she and her siblings thought I deserved to be abused while being ecstatic for Marie finding a kind husband, that I no longer wanted anything to do with them. They're all currently very mad at me.
Oh my god.
But I truly don't want anything to do with them at this point. Wait, there's more. There's an update. They did do an update.
We took the advice, some of the comments, and eloped. Wait, they took the advice from the Reddit comments?
Don't take the advice from the comments.
Dude, are you going to come...
Well, I guess that's technically what the subreddit's point is.
This is dangerous, though. Like, what if you come to... Am I the asshole for every advice that you have? Like, every piece of advice that you need? You're like, you don't talk to a friend.
Am I the asshole if I shit and don't wipe?
If I shit and poop?
We called up a couple friends, took them along, did a small courthouse ceremony. It was perfect, felt really good with our found family. I started secretly moving things out of my parents' house, and I'm planning on going no contact, at least for the time being. left my contact info with a trusted family friend in case anything important happens, like my parents getting sick. Yeah, honestly, that's fair.
That makes sense.
Like,
that's brutal, man.
There's a lot of people that are willing to put themselves through hell just because of a blood connection, even though they don't like this person at all.
Yeah.
I say when you come out the womb, you should kill your family so that you can start from zero and you don't have any toxic influences.
Yeah, there's
in
no
your life.
then there's no influence. The only influence is you and the world around you.
You can develop as your own person. You don't have to worry.
No influence. So you shouldn't. You should go no contact for people until you're 18.
Yeah, no contact till from 0 to 18.
Then you're your own person.
Then you can meet your family.
Then you can meet your family, who are presumably still dead. You can meet them. They're dead.
You can go to their
funeral 18 years later. Sesame Street. Ooh, I like that. I left mine for letting my autistic brother watch.
No, that's awesome. You're cool.
Fall of 2010. I'm babysitting my autistic half brother.
Why is this written like a like green text?
My stepmother gives me a very detailed laminated list of shows that my half brother is not allowed to watch. It seems obvious. No South Park, Family Guy. What, the best shit? He can't watch
Peak.
He can't watch Peak?
He is 5. But I know that you were watching all of that when you were 5.
Need to. That's how you develop as a human being. As I'm flipping through channels to calm him down, my autistic brother stops freaking out when I find Sesame Street. I look in the front and back of the list, and to be 100% sure that it isn't a banned show. It is not. It is not. Why would it be a banned show? So my mother returns an hour later. My little brother hugs me and says, "Love you, Kevin," and then runs over to his mom. My stepmother thanks me for watching him. I say, "Hey, it's no problem. Jimmy's my buddy. And we had fun." My stepmother loses it. She says, "He's your brother. Don't you talk about him that way." What?
Wait, what is this character? My stepmother thanks me for watching him. Then 2 seconds later, "He's your brother. Don't you talk about him that way." She begins screaming at me that Sesame Street isn't on her approved list of shows. You never gave me an approved list of shows. This is my 17-year-old voice.
Yes.
Just a list of shows that are not approved. She immediately calls my dad into the room as she tries to write up a new list.
She's trying to write up the list. Pad. Thankfully, my dad puts it all together, and she just wrote up the list right then. And the asshole note: "I only bring this up because she mentioned it recently." The next time she tries to feast out the duty on
foist, I think he was trying to say.
Foist off the duty on you, just say that. My judgment is suspect. I feel that I'm no longer qualified for this, Mom.
Dude, Redditors, it's their solution to every problem is so
My judgment is suspect.
You're supposed to say that to another human being.
I feel I am no longer qualified for this.
Mom, not stepmom. You need to stay at home and watch him. My judgment is suspect, but more importantly, your instructions are incomplete. You've failed to document everything. Then if she asks, make up some asinine scenarios like, what happens if Snickers bars fall from the sky? Can he have one? What if Martians invade? Very good point. Reddit is awesome.
Oh, Reddit's so awesome.
Oh my god, Reddit is so cool. What the That's crazy. My sole read is that your stepmother hates you. It's like evil stepmother situation from Cinderella, where she's just low-key trying to gaslight your father into thinking that you're an evil person, and he sends you away.
Rags scrubbing the floor while his autistic brother watches Sesame Street.
It's kind of like Alec Baldwin in the Cat in the Hat movie when he's trying to get the kid to go to military school. He keeps lying about him. All right, I want to look up. Yugioh.
Yugi boy.
I mean,
if you want one where the person is an asshole, look at the ones that have controversial amount of upvotes.
Am I the asshole for not wanting to talk to my now ex-boyfriend after he almost sabotaged my college life?
Sabbat goad.
I, 21 female, was dating someone, 21 male, for a year. We hit it off really well when we first started, and at the time, I just gotten over an abusive relationship. Dude,
man, come on, guys.
Why we gotta be abusive? Can we do better? Why? There's so much abuse.
It's like every relationship one is like, yeah, I was in an abusive relationship. Yeah, I got into an abusive relationship. Am I in an abusive relationship?
Yes. However, after December of 2022, things were nothing but downhill. My boyfriend at the time had gotten kicked out of his father's house, so he's living with me in my grandmother's house for a short period. Unfortunately, I ended up getting kicked out of there for a lot of things that also happened with my family, so I moved back in with my parents while my boyfriend moved in with his brother a month or so after.
What happened? That was an exhausting sentence.
Unfortunately, I ended up getting kicked out of... Wait.
They happened to get kicked out for various reasons that they're not going to go into.
While he stayed with his brother, he got a job at Wendy's.
Cool.
But I noticed that his demeanor towards me started to change rapidly. He would yell at me a lot for defending myself in regards to his friends.
Would block me anytime an argument took place, like in real life.
Over
Like he'd like,
I'm blocking you, IRL.
Over silly things. No description. And he even broke up with me before because I asked him for $50 for laundry. Why do you need $50 for laundry?
What are you dry cleaning? $50 after doing his laundry and my own when we were living together.
Wait, like you wanted to pay him for the work?
You did his laundry
And
without asking, and then we're like, that'll be $50.
Dude, it's your boyfriend. So fast forward to November, we had already gone back together at this point. He was playing Yugioh Master Duel with his friends, and he was losing. Okay, this guy's cool.
He's chill.
He's chill. He plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. He loves Jade and Yuki. I tried asking him why he was upset, but he got angry with me and then claimed the next day that I was condensing.
Condensing?
Condensing what? Milk?
Condensing?
That I was condensing. What? I tried asking.
Condescending?
Oh my God.
Then later in the month, he had asked me to pick him up from work because he had a horrible day. And on my way to him, he said, "Things have changed since the separation. I only hang around you when I have nothing better to do or I'm bored." You guys are not in a relationship anymore.
Why'd you pick him up?
I was crushed, and he even decided I didn't want to celebrate my birthday by the time the 27th came. He officially called things off when the Yu-Gi-Oh thing took place. So you're not in a relationship anymore. This is one of those like stupid relationships that's just like in a vague fugue state.
Yeah, they're so in and out. Like it's so will they, won't they?
But he works at Wendy's.
Oh, I would want to stick with him for the Frosties alone. Like you need.
Oh, I was just saying because it's so in and out.
I had a friend in college, 19 male, who's the same age as my baby sister. She's not a baby, she's 19. We hit it off. That's just false to say.
Then this is not a baby.
Actually, she's not a baby. I hope the
Wait,
Reddit
how
comments.
old are you?
21.
21?
It's just weird.
You're 21 calling your 19-year-old sister your baby
It's just
sister.
weird to call her a baby sister. Like, I get it.
Especially after this is assumingly gonna be the person that they're into. And it's 19. Like, it's a 3-year gap. That's not very big. That's like, I would say that's within acceptable range.
We got really close as we were working on the college project for my final. My ex didn't like that at all.
Nah.
Going as far as to hack into my Google account 2 nights ago and delete all my files. This sounds like dog ate my homework. Like
Yeah,
you tell it to your
that's
professor,
fake
your
as hell.
professor does not believe you.
And you're like, wait, professor, look at this Reddit post.
Look at this Reddit.
Everybody on
I have
Reddit,
20
everybody
upvotes.
on Reddit says I'm right.
This was after already having an argument the night before, and he getting physical with me to the point where I almost passed out on my staircase because
What
he
the
was
fuck?
chalking me.
Why are you? Wait, how are you? Why are you with him? He came to get his stuff the other night and apologized for everything and wouldn't stop crying. I consoled him. Why did you console him?
He was chalking
But I
me.
told
He was
him
chalking
I needed to be away from him and I didn't want to speak to him because this hurt. And had I
This
not
poor
gotten
girl.
back my files, I would have likely failed my first semester of college. It's just like I feel like we're missing so many details because for very vague various reasons, she was kicked out, moved back in with her parents. And then he got a job at Wendy's and decided that like he didn't care about her anymore and just wanted to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Here's about Yugioh and
And then
Wendy's
fast forward, he's like obsessed
with her.
He's obsessed with her. He's mad that she's talking to a 19-year-old baby.
Maybe okay. Maybe he's not like jealous of her. Maybe he was just really angry that she was dating a baby. Like maybe like they talked about the age gap. Like you can only date people.
But
your
he's
own age.
acting like a baby. So maybe he's a 21-year-old baby.
Not the asshole. He's abusing you. No Block him off everything. He's not a friend. He's an enemy trying to destroy your future.
Like until the choking thing, it was like such a silly story.
Oh my god, we got an update. Thanks for your. This
my
is the most
God.
invested I've been in any of this.
This one feels like it's so weird
That it has to be.
that
real.
it has to like the charging $50
for the laundry. is
for the
crazy.
laundry.
That's
is such a weird.
let's be
detail.
real. Your boyfriend's the asshole. He's abusive.
He is.
But you should not. You're the asshole for charging him $50
That's
for
in that
laundry.
one very specific situation. Everything else, this guy, you should avoid him and probably report him to the police.
Ooh, so my ex tried to leak explicit images of me after I left for my trip to North Carolina. I also found out on Christmas my ex had done things with my cousin.
Done things.
And they both lied to me. After I went to my cousin and vented,
Why they're so vague about everything? Done things.
They currently I'm with someone 23. Oh my god, she's not dating the baby anymore.
Oh, nice.
And haven't heard from my ex or my cousin after finding out everything and confronting them. But I've been healing, and mentally I'm in a better situation. That's nice. They improved.
Their grammar.
Their grammar
It's
improved.
way better. It's way better.
So maybe they
It's so
have
much
been
better.
studying. They have been.
They
you know
have
what?
been studying.
That's beautiful. The grammar.
That's the most inspiring part of this all.
This was beautiful, man. Like I feel like we can just leave it there, man. Like I feel like we learned
A
something.
wholesome ending.
Check out a video network every week. We're
Every
uploading
week video. Do you want to see more? I can't say it. Do you want to see more Reddit videos? Let us know your favorite subreddit. We'll take a look, and we, the smart ones with the best opinions, are gonna go through and we'll break down how it should be
Texas,
and what's right. Texas. Subscribe.
And follow us on Instagram.
Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Blue Sky.
No, I don't got
Follow
that
us on Twitter.
No, I don't got that.
Follow us on Tumblr.
I don't got that
Follow us on Kick.tv. Follow us on
Twitch.
on Rumble. Follow us on Twitch. Follow us on True Social. Follow us on
Reddit.
No, not that one.
No, that we can't. We ain't sharing the Reddit. Subscribe.